From episode 107, the problem of Texas legal myths.
Oh.
This is the idea that if you are in the state of Texas, you can invent fun laws to either kill people or perhaps put them in prison.
In prison for making fun of you.
For making fun of you. Well, that's obviously one of the most important Texas laws that we know.
That's what this is. Eric knows who Riley is.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that he's making fun of him. He was on Nick Recatta's show.
Can we be clear? Not
He knows he's
everybody.
goofing around.
Not everybody is infinitely on Twitter. So to make the situation clear, Riley, there was a Rippaverse meetup at a bar. Riley announced his intention to go there and be a goofball, stand outside the building.
Classic Alex Stein bit. Classic Stein bit.
A lot of Stein.
Classic Stein
I know
bit.
Stein doesn't want to be involved in this, but Stein,
You're involved, motherfucker.
You're a Blaze employee. You get away with certain things. Everyone cheers it on. Everyone goes, good on Alex Stein for going to that thing and yelling at those people.
Yeah.
And then Riley goes, I'm going to go to a thing and yell at people. And people go, that's off limits.
I learned it from watching you, Dad.
I learned it from watching
There
you.
he is. Look, there he is with Alex Stein. Isn't that cool?
Gosh, wow. Do you want to play what's your favorite part of ISOM, where I give you a deluxe ISOM comic if you answer your favorite part?
Yes.
All right. We're here with Alex Stein playing a round of What's Your Favorite Part of ISOM, everybody's favorite Dallas comic book. I have copies here, and you will win one of your choice if you tell me what your favorite part is.
My favorite part is there's a part where there's a truck that looks like an F-250, and I love Ford trucks. So.
That's the best answer yet.
Alex Stein wins the game. Alex Stein wins.
There's 3 copies of ISOM 1 in different covers.
Which one is the most exclusive ISOM?
Actually, how about this, bud? This one, ISOM 2, has the most of the truck in it.
Oh, it does?
There's
Okay,
more
then I'll
truck
take
in
this
it.
one.
Has the most truck.
That's true.
A lot of truck in number 2.
He's a lore master.
Why isn't Alex calling the cops right now? I'm
That's weird. He looks, he's smiling.
Yeah, I
and,
don't get it. Why is he not calling the police?
doing a game show kind of bit here.
Shouldn't he be running in
That's
terror?
the price of admission.
Yeah.
Shouldn't he be
Oh, yeah.
screaming in fear? So this is what Riley was doing outside the event. Now, look, I can understand that maybe this is annoying to Eric Shalai.
Yeah.
Little thorn in his side. Ooh, that Riley.
God, if only he had just come out and said, "Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, you're
Hey, what are you
you're
doing?
fucking around. Get out of here.
Get out of here, you punk ass little bitch.
You better watch it."
You better watch it. You better watch yourself.
Instead, Eric sent out Laser Eyes, the guy with the guy with one eye on tomorrow, and the Ultimate Hustler, and one eye on yesterday. Brandon, he's got one eye on today and one eye on tomorrow. Right? This guy.
Okay.
This guy.
That's pretty good.
Who's firing? Right?
Yeah.
Well, God, that voice, sir.
So Riley was outside this event. They said, "Hey, can you go away?" And he said, "I believe I have the free speech right to protest and troll this event."
Who's got a picture of Brandon trying to intimidate Riley?
There was a video of that, I believe.
Oh yeah, who's got that video? Pop it in here.
The police
Pop
were
it in here,
called,
boys.
And now, typically a situation like this, I don't know if Riley was on private property or not. I don't actually know how the rules work.
The rules are, first of all,
Was that a strip mall?
Supreme Court says malls are public property.
That's what I looked up, and that's what it seemed like.
You can.
But I've seen people get trespassed.
You can get trespassed.
from the immediate. Yeah, well,
However,
I was gonna say.
the bar owner talked to Riley and said, "You're fine."
Really?
And stand, in the parking lot.
Stand over here, and you're in. Well, I think a parking
Riley
lot.
zone.
I think a parking lot is considered public property. I don't think they can trespass you from a parking lot.
Well, they can eventually.
Because like
the homeless people can't go sleep in the mall parking lot.
Sure, fair enough. But
Walmart
that's the
parking
point. Is like if this situation, look, you call the cops, and if the cops show up and go,
The bar owner said it's fine.
yeah. So so he's not even trespassed.
Eric
then.
or Nerdrotic's wife.
Only the bar owner can trespass you because he has a legitimate interest in the property.
Yeah.
Someone associated with the property is the only person who has the authority to trespass.
But what happened is the cops arrived.
Right.
And I talked to an actual police officer.
Riley
about
went
this.
for their gun,
Riley jumped for their.
which is a
Riley
classic
whipped
prank.
out his scissors.
No.
The cops arrived. Riley was talking to them for a little bit, and then the cops ran his ID and discovered that he had a warrant.
What?
A secret warrant.
A warrant?
That he didn't know about.
For his arrest?
Yeah, for his
No,
arrest.
that can't be.
So they arrested him. They took him in.
Oh my God.
And then
Hold
after
on.
he was arrested,
Yeah.
mint salads in the parking lot, this fucking super freak, creep, small-teethed Rippaverse guy
Small teeth.
comes out and starts gibbering at her about what's your favorite part of ISOM. Super fucking creepy.
Okay.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that. I missed that
Mint's
part.
trying to figure out what happened, and this guy comes over. That's when I said, "Hey, Alex, why don't you go outside and help Mint? Because this
The creepo is bothering her.
yeah, that could be a rapist. I don't know. He's got them small teeth.
Something's going on.
That's what he's doing is not good. If you're a black guy and you're an adult and you're following a white woman into a dark parking lot, something's wrong with your brain. Because you should have learned not to do that by now.
Well, I saw people and they're like, "Oh, why are you so worried about Mint salad? You must know that she's an autistic victim." I said, "No, she's a woman."
Yeah, they're
At
all
night.
they're totally
obviously
incompetent.
I'm worried for
Why don't let them go anywhere by
a
themselves?
dumb woman in a parking lot, and not Mint. You're not dumb. You're equally dumb to any other woman. So Riley had a warrant for his arrest, so he must have committed a vile crime in the state of Texas, for which he is now. And I assume that would be.
Watch, here's Eric.
I mean, just
here's,
judge. Oh, okay. This is Brandon.
Here's the guy. Here's the Rippaverse employee that is, quote, afraid for his safety, right?
Well, all the employees are afraid for their safety. Have you seen the size of those scissors, Dick?
Yeah.
They're massive.
Look, here he comes, right? This is a guy who's afraid for his safety, right?
Right.
This is what Eric told the police.
Look at Riley.
Go ahead and message the girls if you want to give them shots.
No person on earth has ever been afraid of their safety. No offense, Riley, but no one's ever been afraid for their safety around Riley. Here you go.
I'm in a public park.
You see that? You see this? Hiking
pulling
up the pants?
He's pulling up.
He's pulling up his little diapers
He's pulling
here.
up his diapers in there, but he's pulling up in more ways than one.
Showing off his fruity shoes.
He's
here.
wearing a
Look
pull-up.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Did these come in a tricks box? Look at these shoes.
Wow.
Twinkle toes
Those
here.
are some fresh kicks. I don't know what you're talking. In the black community, that's very important to have fresh.
Oh, are they
kicks.
still? Are they on pink now? Are they back
You
to
know,
purple?
the colors,
they go pink,
the
purple,
colors
pink,
change
purple.
constantly.
Look at this move, man. This is the most threatening you could be.
Why is he not wearing a Rippaverse t-shirt? I'm confused because everybody else there is wearing a fucking Rippaverse t-shirt.
Man, oh man.
All right, he's pulling up.
Look at this. He's
pulling up.
literally pulling up his pants.
He's pulling up.
This is like Randy fucking Leahy taking his pants
Meanwhile,
off to fight.
Riley, okay, I do have to point this out because somebody pointed out this out to me. I think on the top there, Riley's giving money away.
Riley's doing a game show, a bit.
That comic
He's
on
giving out
top
comics.
is like the version of ISOM that's like super exclusive, like the $100 version.
Yeah.
They should be happy. He's just giving it away.
Yeah, you see how angry they are? Brandon is keyed up and angry. Eric is inside seething and fat. Eric has sent him out to take care of it. This is like Darren
Taking care of
Fontano
business.
and one of his henchmen.
This is Darren. Very
Captain
Darren-like.
Dickless. This is a Darren Fontano move.
Darren would call the cops
Yo,
on ISOM. ISOM would never call the police.
Captain Dickless, get over here. Oh, yes. Yes, Eric? Yes, Eric? No, over here, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Eric, over here? No, I'm over here, Dickless. Oh, yeah? Where? I can't. Just
I
look
can't
into the. Look at
focus.
pick one eye.
Can you hold your finger
Pick
up so
one
I
eye
can
and
focus
look into-
inward on it?
Hold my hand.
Yeah.
I ain't going to hold your hand. Right?
Oh, I'm
Go ahead
tired
and message
already.
the girls if you want to give them shots. I'm in a public park. Bounce me. I'm giving out ISOMs.
You got to bounce, bro. All in his face.
You gotta bounce.
Whoo, mama. Very
I
threatening.
can't see. It's hard to.
That's called.
Yeah.
That's called assault. What you just witnessed there.
I don't know.
I do.
That's
It's a
assault?
menacing gesture.
Menacing.
Yes. Running up on somebody, you got to bounce, bro.
Yeah.
That's assault.
I want to laugh at this situation.
assault, brother.
I want to, but there's just something about it.
You're so deeply like affected by it. You want to deflect onto mountains and shit. What is the deal?
I guess because it's very awkward the
Why?
way these people act.
They're evil. They're bad.
Yeah. Well,
They secretly called the police and supplied them with fake information to get a warrant on Riley.
I think
Then
that's what
then
we
they
should probably
challenged
talk
Riley to
about.
show up at the event
Right.
and then had him arrested.
Well,
They told the cops to look for a warrant that they knew
Right.
existed.
Well, okay,
That's what Eric
so,
did.
So when he was arrested, I was like, well, what happened? Did they try to trespass him? And Riley said, I'm not leaving. You know, like what happened? And then-
Nothing.
nothing.
Yeah,
They
'cause he
showed
didn't
up
know
and
he
they
had a
said,
warrant.
there's a warrant out for your arrest. And then the details of the warrant came to light. And, well, remember that warehouse situation where a man showed up and he put stickers on a door and he had, I said this on Twitter. I never thought I'd see the phrase giant novelty scissors in a police report.
Yeah.
Like seriously, as an example of menacing behavior.
You just want all this to go away, don't you?
Well, I don't want Riley to go to prison.
Yeah.
What do you mean? All I ever wanted. Look, I've said the only thing I find what I find interesting about this is a man wrote a really shitty comic, and it's fun to go through how shitty the comic is. That's fun for me.
Yeah, this doesn't make the comic any better.
Isn't fun. Yeah, well, that's the other thing. It's like Nick Rekieta getting arrested does not mean Eric July's comic is good. Riley getting arrested does not mean the comic is good.
Comic still sucks.
And all these Rippaverse guys are going, we win, we win, we win. And it's like, that's
fuck around and find out. Fuck around and you'll call the police? Yeah, that's right. That's right. You fuck around, we call the police. We call the police.
I just wanted to critique
You fuck
comics.
around, we call 911.
Right. I don't know how we've gotten to this. I don't know how we've gotten to the point of arrests, of lawsuit threats, of just general jibba jabba.
We've always been there. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about?
I've been sued.
Over comic shit? This makes no fucking sense.
Over gayer than comic
well,
shit.
I guess it was gayer than comic. You got sued over iTunes fucking
over
comedy albums.
Carols.
Well, according to a certain internet rabble-rouser, you deserved all that, and we should listen to Maddox's
now
great
Null's saying
documentary
the Maddox documentary is good, actually.
Actually, Maddox made a lot of good points.
Some good points.
Do you want to read this warrant here? This is the warrant.
None of it's going to traumatize you.
I'm not traumatized.
I mean, you're not comfortable with talking about this. I can tell.
I don't know how to process it.
Evil guy. But
I didn't realize the depths of the evil. Like when this first started off, I was like,
right away.
I went, Eric July is
right
dumb.
away.
I said he's dumb and his comic's bad, and I'll make fun of it, and that's it.
Nope.
I did not. I could not. Tony from Hack the Movies in his giant fucking head decided to create this situation, and I don't know what to do with it.
Eric's a bad guy. I said right at the beginning, he's a bad fucking guy.
He's like comically bad. He's like comically evil.
Selling half-price comic books, pocketing money, giving kids worthless charity, worthless comic books. Bad fucking guy. Bad guy.
I'm that meme. I'm what do you call it? Deus Ex. I never asked for this. I didn't ask for this.
I don't know what that is.
It's just a guy saying that line. I think you can piece it together. Okay.
Riley showed up to July's place of employment with large novelty scissors and later placed the provocative defaced dollar bills on his windows.
Provocatively defaced.
July felt physically threatened and feared for the safety of his employees.
Can I remind everyone that the dollar bills said, ignore these super chats, bitch, and were a reference to the fact that Riley super chatted at Eric, I think calling him a bitch probably.
Yeah.
Eric wouldn't read them on stream.
Yeah.
And so he said, these are real life super chats. You cannot ignore them because they are pasted to your building and easily removed. What were they? Scotch taped on there? Just rip
You know what
them
happened
off.
after Riley made that video?
What?
Eric bullied his way onto Nick Rekieta's stream.
Yes.
Bragged about how he wasn't afraid.
Right.
And Nick Rekieta said, if you're not afraid,
You have no case.
you have no case.
Right.
Then Eric told the cops the next day that he was afraid for him and his employees' safety.
Was that the date? Are those the timestamps? Eric July,
Yeah.
the day after talking
Day
to
after.
Nick Rekieta.
Oh, yeah. I was afraid.
So he did take Nick Rekieta's legal advice.
He did.
Nick Rekieta said, yeah. He said, well, you have to say you're afraid. Oh, that's well noted. When I'm interacting with law enforcement,
Nick is the rock
perchance
star
I
lawyer.
will. Yeah, he is. He's the only legal advice that Eric July ever followed. All right, that's good. Hello, police officer. I am very afraid of this man and his large scissors. If you could please do something about that.
Officiant physically threatened.
Yeah.
By the way, these are the guys online posting about how Riley stinks and that
they're going to air him out.
they're going to murder him.
They can't be afraid of him because they, of course, have
Pull up and I'll murder
firearms and a armed security, apparently.
Everywhere I go, I carry even when it's illegal.
Yeah.
I'm muscular and buff.
All those
You
warehouse
are.
shelves are empty because that's where they're going to store their weaponry the next time Riley comes through. They're weaponizing their forklifts, their scissor lifts.
You're going to put it like barbed wire and stuff on it, like Mad Max.
Yeah.
Officiant spoke to July and he informed Affiant that Riley initially posted a video of himself on Twitter stating he was going to come to Texas and hold July down while he shaved him. Called the police.
You gotta put a stop to that.
Which July disregarded,
Yeah.
especially since he claimed Riley's Twitter account got suspended after July reported him to the platform. Oh, so you did report him. You're lying about that for a long time. Reported him.
That's why it got
DMCA'd his store.
DMCA'd his store and got his Twitter taken away. He had a lot of followers. He lost a lot of reach because of that.
Destroyed his business. You know that? He destroyed his
If
business.
anyone has a credible claim to having their business destroyed,
It was Riley.
losing your Twitter account's a big deal. I almost killed myself when I lost my Twitter account, as we all remember.
However, once Riley actually showed up to July's place of employment with large novelty scissors and later placed the provocative... Oh, yeah. Affiant browsed the open source internet and located the Twitter handle See You Next Time, which had published a picture of Riley holding out the large novelty scissors.
Did the cops put this in there because they're like, look, this is the goofiest fucking thing ever?
No,
Or they
Eric
just
sent them this.
This is what, but no, they're reporting on what he said to them.
Eric said to them.
Yeah, so the cops are constantly using the phrase large novelty scissors, which almost feels like they're trying to communicate to the judge, look,
This
we
guy's
know
an idiot.
we know we have to put out a harassment complaint, like,
Uh-huh.
because we're legally obligated to, but this is the stupidest thing we've
It's
ever
a joke,
come across.
right?
Right.
Yeah. Officially
Efficient,
showing Riley at the Rippaverse. Oh, yeah.
The warehouse. So he was...
Which also included another post from Riley's account published on September 26th, physically showing Riley at Rippaverse Publishing with the aforementioned dollar bills taped behind him to the business windows. The business windows.
Business windows. Here's the evidence, of course. We can see... Look, can you go to the scissors real quick? Real quick. Those are sharp. You catch an edge on one of those?
He's doing a
cutting right
Brutus
through
the
flesh
Barber
and bone.
beefcake reference, which
yes.
Eric knows.
I don't know if he does.
He knows.
Okay.
Larry, you think
He's
he
young.
knows Larry Shun
He's
guy?
a younger guy.
Nah, he knows.
Okay.
Affiant also screen captured the below post published in October. Eric's been feeding the cops info for months.
He's working in league with law enforcement.
Criminal informant.
Shouldn't a superhero handle business privately? I thought the whole point was we can't.
You know why he
trust
can't write heroes?
because he
Because of this.
doesn't understand the fundamental function of a hero. To
Yeah.
bravely handle business like a man.
From Riley that acknowledged he was aware July had taken precautions and reported the incident to the police and highlighted the evidence portion, which
dollar
listed the
bills
dollar
are
bills he
physical evidence.
left on the on
Do you
the
think
Rippaverse.
Eric put the dollar bills in like little plastic bags and wrote evidence on them to hand them over to the cops? Yeah.
Maybe.
Are they in an evidence locker?
Or maybe
right
he was
now?
like, "Oh, you could fingerprint them. I didn't touch them."
There's an evidence locker right now with,
He
a bunch,
sent
of,
them
with a bunch of
highlighted-
bunny stickers in it.
Eric sent the police highlighted tweets. Well, look
Yeah.
at this. It's a month late. What you guys doing? It's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. They're still making fun of me.
What is this? Yeah. Okay.
Affiant later received correspondence from a Rippaverse publishing personnel that included the following screenshot of Riley publishing a picture of July's home on a post in which he was tagged July's Twitter account published on November 16th, while indicating that he might escalate things way too far very soon. He was going to Riley was going to buy the entire housing development and turn it into he was going to strip mine Hazard County.
There's a lot going on. Those scissors, man.
MLS listing,
Those
man.
scissors.
Lock me up. MLS.com. Just doxed everyone in America.
MLS.com. Okay, so and is that the is there anything left here?
I don't know.
Affiant obtained a search warrant
Yeah, and
for the electronic
submitted it to
customer
Twitter
data. Oh, wow. So they're trying to get access to his Twitter account.
and confirmed that the account belonged to Riley,
Okay.
whose identity was verified through accurate records in the Regional Organized Crime Information Center's Criminal Intelligence Unit.
Fascinating.
Based on the aforementioned facts, information, Affiant has probable cause to believe that, and does believe that on or about September 26, Riley committed the offense of harassment. So they're saying the warehouse was harassment. A misdemeanor B, when he with the intent to harass, annoy, alarm, abuse, torment, or embarrass the victim. This is Texas,
So he
right?
annoyed or embarrassed
The victim.
Eric July.
I would think this law is written for something else.
I thought that you could like protest a thing you think is stupid, especially a business.
Especially a guy who ruins your business. You're
Yeah.
allowed to stand outside and say, I'm not economically viable, right?
This guy's a goof.
These comics suck. He ruined my business.
Yeah.
He flagged me for no reason.
I thought you had a free speech right to do that. But according to Texas legal myths,
Yeah.
I guess these are Texas legal truths that you can call the cops on a man with big scissors and stickers
Okay.
and put him in jail. Riley had to be
right.
in jail for 2 nights. What was that about?
Because the judge doesn't show up. Yellow Flash was gloating about that.
Another
right-wing guys,
really
man.
bad guy. Another really bad guy. I don't know how Yellow Flash is still saying that woman has sex with dogs. I'm like, what are you?
These
what
guys
are
are
you
making
doing?
big mistakes.
Well,
Big mistakes.
Well,
and
guys,
big mistakes take a while to catch up to you, but
Yeah.
when they do, they really hit hard.
like calling my mountains 3D. That was a blunder. It's almost on par with this, I'm going to say. Basically, almost
All right,
equal.
what will cheer you up?
Almost
you
a
don't
little
like
bit
this.
equal.
It's not funny.
It is fun. I mean,
It's not funny, though, because you're so, like, I don't know, affected by it or something. You're not having fun. How do we make you have fun?
I don't think there's any fun left. I don't think there's. I think the fun part is over.
It's not happening to you,
That's
you know.
what I'm
It's happening
worried
to
about.
Riley.
I don't like it happening to Riley. I think the fun is done.
What do you mean?
I think it's just war, man. I think this never ends. I think
You are getting a little, like, Fed posty on. Didn't you say the gloves were coming
the
off?
gloves are off.
Oh, it's your
man.
Italian shit's coming out. What do the gloves off mean?
I am surrounded by evil on all sides. I'm surrounded by agents of darkness, and not just because they're black. I think something's gonna happen.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What's gonna happen?
I don't know. I can't predict that. I can't know what the future holds. But I can know in my heart that good will win. And I believe that.
I don't think you believe that.
I think we got a chance.
All right, why don't you do your problem first?
Yeah.
Something to, you know,
Something,
pick
a little
up your
bit of levity.
spirits.
A little bit of levity.
Maybe you're just so full of rage.
There's a lot of anger.
I see that.
There's a lot of.
How do you feel about Eric July and Yellow Flash retweeting a thread calling Mint mentally handicapped and that she's being abused by Riley, and Riley can't respond legally because he's facing jail time?
accusing him of sex trafficking?
Sex trafficking, yeah, that's a
Mint.
crime. That's specifically
Specifically accusing him of a felony sex crime.
What do you think about that? Yellow Flash and Eric July retweeting it multiple times, retweeting it, and then going, "Oh God, I really hope God can. I really pray to God that this can be like you know that that's a lie, and you know that you put Riley in jail on purpose,
Yeah.
and you're praising God to your cult of freaks and sycophants, aren't you?"
I know we're a comedy podcast. I get it.
Yeah.
It's hard, man. Sometimes it's hard.
Can you put that into words?
Let me think. No. I don't know. What do you mean?
Not without breaking the terms of service, you mean?
Not without breaking the TOS. I can tell you that. Anyway, guys, welcome to the biggest problem.
Oh, man.
My first problem is
Do you
going.
think the quartering will help Riley raise money for his
I
defense?
hate all these people from the bottom of my heart. I don't know
Yeah?
what to do with any
You
of
think
them.
his little Team Girl Squad
I keep
will help
waiting.
out?
I keep waiting for like a small semblance of basic human dignity from these people, and there's none of it to be found.
No.
Okay, I was thinking about it in my head. I said, "What? Okay, if we're assuming there's sides, right? There's sides.
There's
okay,
sides.
so one side made fun of a comic book,
Uh-huh.
put stickers on a door,
Yeah.
and went and took a picture of a gravestone.
Well, Riley didn't do that, though. And they
Still,
accused him of pissing on the grave.
I know Riley didn't do
first.
it, but supposedly,
And then Riley said, yeah, I pissed on the grave, sure.
supposedly our side took a picture of a gravestone.
Yeah.
Right.
We did do that.
We did. We definitely took a picture of a grave. That definitely happened. Our side. Okay. Their side.
Look at I would like, cheese.
I know, I know, Mr. Knox.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck? All right, so a lot's going on.
Cheese. Except we didn't have, cheese was a delicacy back in
I
the
know it
times I was
I
in.
know, Mr. Knox.
Because of slavery.
Their side has
I'm celebrating Juneteenth, Vito.
with some cheese down there.
Yeah.
Get some beautiful cheese down there. Oh, as Mr. Isom tries to screw his microphone back
God
in.
damn it. don't know how to fix
Their
this.
side has called everyone pedophiles and dog fuckers, has threatened lawsuits, and gotten people arrested.
Oh, I forgot Eric when he threatened to sue us.
How do you forget that?
I don't know, man. I don't care about it. Any of that shit.
So I just don't understand how
Keep going.
people go, well, you guys are ruining his business. And I go, he His
Because they're a cult. That's why.
I know.
Because they're a cult, Vito.
I'm
That's
sorry.
fucking why.
I'm not sorry. His comic is bad. I find it. People are like, "Why are you so obsessed?" I go, "I don't know, man. When a guy raises millions of dollars with the worst comic I've ever read, like, I kind of want to talk about it. I find it interesting. Same reason I talk about Star Wars. But all I wanted to do is talk about the stupid plot of the fucking dumb.
Look at how sad
comic.
Vito is. Look at how sad Eric has made Vito. Nice guy.
I'm holding in.
All of your Italian rage.
holding
your
in all
Casa Nostra rage.
You know, honestly,
I've never seen it before, but that's what it is.
The Italian people can fly off the handle. And it takes a lot.
Actually,
It
it's
takes a
good
lot.
when they're flying off the handle. When they're not flying off the handle, I would get worried.
Yeah, when we're cold and calculated, that's a little scarier. I'm holding in a lot. Everything's gonna work out. Guys, my problem.
Like my poop man.
I know.
Like my poop
You're holding
golem.
the
He
poop-
holding
the
it
poop
in too.
golem
That's
gotta
his
hold it
power.
in.
The less time he poops, the more powerful he is.
Absolutely. Lawrence Devaney for 2 Australian thoughts, prayers, and hubbububs for Riley.
Hubbububs for Riley. Hubbubub. We got to raise my money for Riley, man, for his legal defense.
Well,
and
how do
offense.
people find Riley's legal defense?
I don't know.
I think we should tell them now. Why don't we tell them? Do you have the link?
What am I, like a link fucking
No, but doesn't it
master?
share
What are you
your?
talking
Just
about?
type in GoFundMe.
GoFundMe.
There, you had it.
What the fuck?
It's in your history, moron.
What the fuck?
That one right there. Guys, go to GoFundMe.com/support-for-young
it's too much. It's too much. People can't remember all
legal
this.
dash battle.
Young Clippa.
Just search Young
Put
Clippa.
Riley
on,
in it though. Young. How do we find it from GoFundMe?
I
GoFundMe.
look
Search.
up Young Clippa.
Search. Fuck Eric July.
No, that's not going to find it. That's not helpful.
Didn't work. Young Clippa.
There it is, right there. Okay, and you can go on GoFundMe, and if you want Riley to be able to,
What a fucking amazing! Look at that shot, man. Getting
Very
arrested.
good.
That
He looks
It was
tough.
cool that the cops let him keep.
they
his
let him keep the
sunglasses
shades on. They're like,
Yeah,
we
that
know
was
you need
cool.
some shots for the Instagram. We're gonna let you keep the shades on. We understand. Obviously, we think Riley. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I assume maybe paying a lawyer. Obviously, needing to travel to Texas, where Riley is not a native. He'll need money for that. So, if you would like to support his legal battle against this injustice that has been delivered onto him, go to GoFundMe.com and search for Young
Satan,
Clippa.
I need your help on this one, man.
That's the word young, and Clippa with an A. CLIPPA. We support you, Riley. Well, I support.
We got to do more. We got to. I
got
got to do something more than that. We got to do like a whole thing.
Maybe we all
Needs like 10.
Maybe we can all go to
$20,000.
the warehouse and voice our displeasure.
Maybe can we rent a warehouse? Can I rent a warehouse?
Would that be how to
and,
upset Eric
and open
July?
a dance studio, a popping studio, and every day Eric comes out and there's a bunch of guys pop locking their buttholes.
The
back
Eric
at 'em.
July School of Dance. We're gonna open. Are you allowed to do that?
How about I open an optometry center
Yeah.
so when that cross-eyed guy comes out, we can fix
We're gonna
his
pay
fucking
for his
eyes.
eye surgery.
Can-
We're gonna help
you see
him
how
out.
tough he was? That he outweighs Riley
He
by
pulled
like
up his sagging pants, which is the ultimate black form of disrespect. Is to say, not only am I confronting you, but I'm not even wearing a belt.
the Rippaverse. None of us have dads. Is that the? We know the Soska sisters don't have fucking dads, right?
Well, there's a lot of
Right,
fatherless behavior going
You think
on.
they're pissing in each other's mouths? with
Well,
the
that's
dads
why
at
they
home? I
tried
don't
to
think
get
so.
Vincent Valentine to be their new dad
Was he their dad?
and the Final Fantasy VII guy.
Oh man, you know, there's a lot of bad guys. That's fine.
Well,
You had a lot of time.
you're very used to dealing with this. Hebatude for 2. Remember, Riley was not at the warehouse with scissors. I don't know if that's correct.
No, it is. That is. He was at a Spirit Halloween.
Oh, and he
I
took the
posted
picture in
it.
the parking lot.
Yeah. It's like 5 miles away from.
So he was not actually in the parking lot with the scissors.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That steak's fucking amazing. What
Why
are you
does
all
that
talking
matter,
about?
though? It doesn't matter if he
Look at
had the
this.
novelty scissors in a fucking in the parking lot. It
Dude,
doesn't.
Eric
it's
is just crying
irrelevant.
about anything.
It's
And
completely
sending Eric
irrelevant.
is sitting there forwarding cops. Hey, so did you get the newest Twitter post that I sent her?
The fact that he went to the cops after Nick Rekieta said, "Bro,
So you're not afraid?
is there a locked gate?" No.
Yeah.
Were you scared? No. No, I would have killed him.
have killed him.
Then there's
I still
then
would've
there's
killed
really no problem here.
Yeah. What was I looking for?
You were looking for a picture of Riley holding scissors, which again is irrelevant, and I don't think we even need to see it.
Right there.
I trust
Boom.
you. Okay.
Look,
He's in the
Ross Dress for Less.
He's
See
in
this?
front of a Ross.
See this? Same
Dress
parking
for
lot.
Less.
So Eric took this and sent. Eric took
Can we
this
see it?
picture.
Can we see it? Show. You got to show Riley.
There's Riley.
And there's a Ross Dress for Less he's standing outside of.
Eric July
Mm-hmm.
took this picture
Mm-hmm.
and emailed it to the police.
Yes. Even though, and he falsely misrepresented it as Riley outside my warehouse holding a giant pair of scissors, and I am afraid
Novelty
for my life.
scissors.
And I am afraid for the safety of myself and my employees.
Something's going on. Eric sucked somebody's dick, or his wife sucked some cop's dick. Eric sucked a cop's dick, or his fat wife sucked a cop's dick to get this warrant through.
You know, I don't know the legal process. You would know. You would know better than me.
Something happened. Somebody's dick got sucked, and a July did it.
Well, does Chuck Dixon have any ideas what might have happened there? I feel like he would be able to weigh in on that. Let's see. Might need to get ISOM out of there. I think I would click it a second time.
I'm fucking clicking on it.
There we go.
Yeah, his whore wife did it.
I was waiting for like a little bit of his whore wife did it. Thanks, Chuck. Thanks for showing up.
Boom!
That's how you start a show.
It is I, the Nigger, and I need you to subscribe to, it says here, Clip Summer.